Where is he? Where'd he go now?
So the first dungeon begins after you visit the Great Deku Tree. He tells you to kill all the monsters inside him for him to tell you your true destiny or something like that. I usually don't read the dialogue mainly because, well, game, not book. We begin this dungeon and it's a pretty good first dungeon, I guess. It's fun and playable, of course, but it's also sort of bland for a dungeon in my opinion. But you play through some shit, kill some enemies, and face a pretty easy boss, and the first dungeon is done. So as I said, the first dungeon is done, and you have defeated all the monsters in the Great Deku Tree. When you go back to see him, he gives you a spiritual stone of the forest and tells you to help Princess Zelda, and it is your destiny and she needs your help.
I think so. Or maybe, I don't know, let's just go with that shit.
Then the Deku Tree dies. Shit. You head out into Hyrule Field. I love Hyrule Field, and being able to explore the land and all the locations on the map was so amazing. People seem to love this aspect of the game like I do, but then when Wind Waker came out for pretty much no reason, people hated the sailing.
Wind Waker's better, but okay.
But whatever. Anyway, back to Ocarina of Time. I think the best part about Hyrule at the time was the graphics. They were amazing for the time, especially considering it was on the Nintendo 64. And everybody loved them. And for some reason people hated Wind Waker's graphics. Yeah, fuck fanboys. Anyway, once again, off topic. The graphics and music of this whole game are great, and I really enjoy the whole experience this game gives you.
Dang it. I am the cause of every bad game that you've ever reviewed. Play this game instead.
What?
So we eventually meet Princess Zelda at the castle, and she tells you that she fears that a man named Ganondorf, who is the same man in Link's dream from before, is going to try and take over Hyrule.
Look, I don't give a frog's fat ass.
But Link needs to help her stop him. Yeah. Shit. You have to do this by finding 2 more spiritual stones. Yeah, that's all good ass fun stuff, and now you head down to get the next stone at Goron City. You get this one by playing the second dungeon, Dodongo's Cavern. This one is actually a really fun dungeon, and I enjoy the enemies and the boss in this dungeon. This is one of my favorites, mainly because it just has overall great gameplay. Now the gameplay is great, especially the part where you...
Alright, the good is the graphics, the music, and the gameplay.
And it may be fun at first, but after a while, this game is just really boring. The gameplay in this game is really fun. After beating that first dungeon, you get the second spiritual stone and head to go after the last one. Before I move on though, there's a couple things I should talk about. There's a lot of side quests that you will encounter during your journey, like the chicken one, oh, sorry, cuckoo. Yeah. Also the trading one, the mask one, the one, and the thing, and there's just a lot of other small ones that give you new songs and other sorts of stuff like that. While playing this game, you will also notice that there are quite a few weird characters, kinda like I said back in my Wind Waker review.
The heck? Look at Marv's face. Like, seriously. What the heck? I'm a pirate.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave. What the fuck? Which are good, except Michael looks so deformed. And the ugly, the characters. But what the hell is up with Woody's face?
This fish is pretty stupid and weird though.
Who the hell are these people besides Kevin anyway? If you're going to make a movie-based game, only have characters from the movie. The world is actually also pretty big considering the time this game was released, and it's pretty fun to explore like I said before.
I guess it's kinda cool to explore the McAllister house from the movie.
Cool locations including the Hydra, the Flame, the caves, and the hatch.
There's some other awesome levels in the game like Dagobah. We're in the jungle!
For the last spiritual stone, you go to Zora's domain. You meet this king there who has the stone, once again with the weird characters. Who is this guy? He's very strange, and this guy is just... he's just... fat. Especially on this part. Does this really have to drag on this long? You get the stone by rescuing his daughter in the third dungeon called Jabba Jabba's Belly. This dungeon has always kind of pissed me off, but it's still kind of fun. Except I really want to kill this annoying bitch. I'm trying to save you, thank you very much. After rescuing her and getting the stone, you go and head back to Hyrule Castle with all the 3 spiritual stones. It looks like we're about to get a nice happy ending because we are about to save Hyrule, but no. Ganon has come and the princess is gone and you confront him, and this is when it all begins. This is when it is time to really start to save Hyrule and really defeat Ganon.
Hello?
Hello, gamer guy.